around, because values, I haven't mentioned values, but my values of kind of integrity and respect, drive me, and fairness and kind of being valued. Those are the kind of key things that have driven me throughout my career. But there's a lot of assumptions that people make, and I think having that ability to challenge those assumptions, or I suppose not just the ability to challenge the assumptions, but also having the vulnerability and the courage, if you like, to challenge those assumptions is what's making the difference. And I think, again, speaking for my current organisation, we've recently had a round of promotions, and I kind of look at the age profile, the demographic, the gender, and I'm really proud of what I see. And I think it's all around the culture that we generate that kind of brings people on and they want to stay, because it's around, okay, how are we adapting? We're adapting by listening, and we won't always get it right, but actually by sharing those successes and evidencing listening to those scenarios. So looking at people returning from adoption or maternity, for example, or parental leave, and what support do they need, and what perspectives, and in terms of how often have you had contact whilst you've been off work. There's a lot more voice around that now than there ever was. So I think those are the areas that the organisations that are going to be most successful are going to be listening to that, and actually actively going out and engaging with role models. That's definitely something we've done recently, and obviously committed to doing. So I think that don't want to pigeonhole Gen Z, but use them as an example, in terms of perspectives and experiences, because I'm the other end of the extreme. I'm one of the kind of the older aged workforce, if you like, and we've got is it 5 or 6 generations in the workforce now. That is where there's a big challenge, because you have your kind of your old school perceptions, we've always done it this way, and then you've got your challenging the work-life balance versus you stay and work long hours and you get the reputation, and that's where it's the challenges. And I think it's looking at the whole picture, not just the whole new generation. I think for me it's like looking at all of the generations and how you can learn and benefit from all of those.